Hello, welcome back. It's time for week 6, everyone. This is Professor Gray with you. And yes, freshman English, week number 6 already. Some of you have asked me about the midterm test. I'm planning to give you the test in week number 9. So we still have 3 weeks, lots of time. I don't know yet if I can give it in school or online. I'm going to talk about that with the university and hopefully have an idea next week. Next week, I'll give you a little bit of idea about the plan for the exam. And then in 2 weeks, the week before the exam, I'll give you more detailed information on what to expect and so on. Okay, let's quickly get right into it today. Last week, your answers on page 59 were very good. Former U.S. President Jimmy Carter is a volunteer for Habitat for Humanity. He's actually 98. He just had a birthday last week, October 1st, and he turned 1924, 97? Ooh, amazing. He's still alive. He's had a lot of health problems, but he's still alive. Very strong man. A lot of you talked about him setting an example. In English, we say lead by example. Lead by example. That means you're a good role model. A role model is someone who behaves in a way that he or she believes others should follow. A teacher, a parent, a leader, a policeman, anybody, athlete, entertainer. They are all people we look up to and follow. And so a lot of them want to be good role models, good examples. How do you become a good example? How do you become a good role model? You lead by example. You behave and you do the things that you want others to do. You want them to be like you. It's not enough to just say, oh, go help people. That's good. You do it yourself. That's what Jimmy Carter did. He did it himself, you could see in the picture. He cares about people. Home is a basic human need. Okay, I wrote that in some of your emails. A basic human need. Food, clothing, shelter are all things we cannot live without. Without food, cannot live. Without clothing, really cannot live. Without shelter, home, or something, cannot live. So they are basic human needs or basic human necessities. He grew up as a farmer, peanut farmer. And so farmers are very hardworking. They work with their hands. They work, doing, active work. Farmers are very good at construction and building things. This all comes with being a farmer, so he knows these skills and he probably enjoys them. He probably enjoys being active. On that note, because he has a lot of free time and he's older, he's retired, he knows it's good for him to be active. It's good to be physically active, outdoors in the fresh air, meeting new people, good for his mind, good for his body. I think these are all reasons he did that. To inspire people, inspire is like, again, being a good role model, to encourage, to inspire, so that others will do like him, volunteer like him, and help people. Again, remember, he has a lot of knowledge in home building and construction. So, these are also reasons he did that. Okay, why do many people work hard to help people they do not know in countries they do not live in? A lot of you had good answers. Travel opportunity, learn a language, learn about a culture. Learn in the culture, you learn about food and cooking and people and all kinds of make friends. But one good thing I want to mention, 2 things. One, you feel good about yourself. That's okay, that's good. When you help somebody, you help them and you help you. You feel good. That's a great thing. There's a good saying here, out of your comfort zone. Okay, to be out of your comfort zone means to be in a new, different, challenging place, new, different, challenging situation. When you're in your comfort zone, everything is comfortable and easy. When you're in high school, you're very comfortable. You're the oldest senior in high school, you're the oldest, you know the school, you know the rules, you know the teachers, you know everything well. So it's a little bit easy. You can relax because you're in your comfort zone. You're very comfortable. It's your neighborhood, it's your friends, everything. But then you go to university, everything's new. Now you're not the oldest, you're the youngest, you're the newest. Okay? It's intimidating. You don't have teachers, you have professors. The university looks very big and serious. The students are older, they're very serious. You are out of your comfort zone. It's a bit uncomfortable and you get nervous, but it forces you to focus, concentrate, and work hard. And this helps you grow. So to be out of your comfort zone forces you to use your mind, your body, your words, use everything differently. It challenges you. Okay, that's a very important phrase, out of your comfort zone. Think of it like a plant. If you have a plant in a small pot, it'll grow, but after a while it can't grow anymore. The pot is too small. You have to transplant it, put it in a bigger pot, then the plant can grow bigger because the pot is bigger. So the plant goes out of its comfort zone into a bigger pot and eventually grows bigger. All right, let's review the homework. Part E, again, well done with part F. Good job on your homework, everyone. Keep it up. I like when you give me, thorough answers. I want you to use the best English you can, the grammar, the spelling, of course, but I'm more concerned with the content, the ideas, the thought, and how well you present it. This is the most important thing right now. And you're doing well with that. I'd rather have a really good idea, well presented with a couple of small mistakes than something small and simple and, maybe not that well thought out, but no mistakes. See? It's all about, again, challenge yourself. Try to do something a little bit beyond your ability, and that way you learn, you practice, you get better. Vocabulary, page 58E, this was homework. Number 1, dormitory. Number 2, former. Number 3, volunteer. I volunteer to help. Number 4, construct, build, construct. Number 5, vacation. She needs to take a vacation so that she can relax. Number 6, healthy. My parents are very healthy people. 7, Justin learned this skill, cook. Now, remember, skill is an ability or a talent to cook, not a trade. He doesn't cook to make money. It's not his trade, but he's very talented because he learned well from his grandmother. She was, I guess, a very good cook. And number 8, scientists research food that is good for us. All right, homework. Well, no, not homework. No, sorry, no. G, let's look at G. Now, G was not homework. G we're gonna do now. Who volunteers? I want you to read page 60. Who volunteers? Read it, read the story, and then answer questions 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Maybe you can finish in about 10 minutes, a little less, 7 to 10 minutes. Try not to take too long. Finish the exercise, so pause, do the exercise, finish it in 10 minutes or less, come back, and I'll go over it with you. Go ahead. Who volunteers? People volunteer in order to help other people in need. In order to means the reason, the purpose, why. And it's always followed by a basic verb. In order to learn, in order to eat, in order to study, in order to be, in order to plus basic verb, answering why somebody does something. In order to help, verb, other people in need. They also volunteer in order to give back to the community. The community gives to you. You gain by being in a community. So this way you can give back. The community helps you. Now you help the community. Maybe when you're young, many adults help you, right? Then you get older. How do you give back? Well, you can help older people or you can help younger people. Anyway, you're giving back to your community. You don't always have to help the same people, but as long as you receive help and you give help, okay, you're balanced. You're giving back to your community. This means that they want to help the people in their community who need help, people in need. However, volunteering is not only good for the community and those in need, those people in need. Those means the people in need. But it is good for the volunteers too. We've discussed that. A lot of you said that in your homework. You feel good. You learn a skill, you make friends, you meet people. It's good for you to volunteer. Volunteer Canada, an organization in Canada, started National Volunteer Week in 1943. Today it is still very popular. In fact, 6 million people around the country volunteer. 6 million, that's a lot of people. But Canada's population is less than Korea's. Canada has about 35 million people, I think, about. That's one in every 6 million, one in every six. 1 out of 6 people volunteer during this week. That's pretty good. Who volunteers? All kinds of people volunteer. For example, senior citizens, people over 65 years old, volunteer for many reasons. They want to meet new friends and stay active. Senior citizens also have a lot of free time. Sure, like Jimmy Carter. He had free time, he had skill, wanted to stay active with his hands, working actively. They can use this time to help other people. Sometimes when people graduate from college, they find a job. Other people volunteer because it gives them a chance to do something different. New immigrants to Canada also volunteer. They get work experience and can improve their English and French language skills. Canada has 2 languages, English and French. Immigrant is somebody moving to a new country. Immigrate is to move. Migrate, moving. Migration, movement of people or animals. Fish migrate. Whales migrate. Many animals migrate. Birds migrate south in the winter. They migrate back north in the summer. All of these volunteers in Canada do different work, but they have something in common. They are helping other people, and by helping other people, they are helping themselves too. Yes. Look at the picture. These people are volunteering. They're cleaning up a park. Maybe this is a city park, okay? Great. They're helping, but they're helping themselves because now they have a clean park. It's good for them, good for me, good for you, helping everybody and helping themselves. Everybody benefits from having a beautiful, clean park. Number 1, who are senior citizens? B, people over 65. This is a very good term for older people. You know, the elderly, it's okay, older people, sure. But a very nice, polite term is senior citizens for people over 65. Often you have a senior citizen discount on the bus or subway or restaurants, maybe like that. A lot of places offer senior citizen discounts. Immigrants, A, people who come from another country, immigrate, come in. Im is like in, migrate is to move in to a new country. Number 3, Volunteer Canada, started National Volunteer Week, Volunteer Canada. And number 4, senior citizens, why do they volunteer? Meet new friends, stay active, and lots of free time. College graduates, they get skills and experience. Also, they can meet people, make friends. New immigrants, they gain work experience, they learn the language, practice the language. Yeah, that's a really good thing for them. Very good. Questions? Please email me. Good work so far. Page 62. H, your homework. This is the written homework this week. Okay? H, number 1 and number 2. Only number 1 and number 2. Not number 3, not number 4. 1, this chapter discusses 3 volunteer organizations. Which one do you think does the most important work? Why? Write your reasons and give examples. Now, you can choose the 3 in the reading. You could also say Volunteer Canada. Sure, we talked about that now. So really 4. Habitat for Humanity, Earthwatch, what was the other one? Earthwatch, Cross-Cultural Solutions, couldn't remember that one. So Habitat for Humanity, Earthwatch, Cross-Cultural Solutions, and Volunteer Canada if you like. Why? Give at least one reason. Don't just say Earthwatch. Tell me why you think Earthwatch or why you think Habitat for Humanity. Minimum one reason. Number 2, is it a good idea for famous people to volunteer? Probably you will say yes. If no, that's okay, but give a reason. You can say no, but say this is why I think no. More likely you will say yes, and then tell me why. Why is it good? You can use some of the vocabulary we learned today. Lead by example, role model, encourage people, inspire. Use some vocabulary that we focused on in this unit. So your written homework for Thursday morning, H, number 1, number 2, on page 62. Okay. I, grammar close quiz. Closed quiz just means fill in the blank. This can be tough. A, an, or the. Which one goes in the blank? A, an, or the. Some cases here you can use more than one. There are a few examples where there's 2 possible answers. So, anyway, this one's tough. Go ahead. Exercise I, page 62, 63. Fill in the blank, hit pause, fill in the blanks, come back, and I'll review it with you. Go ahead. Okay, and an are general. A book, a student, a class, a school, general. An is when the word after it starts with a vowel. An apple, an orange, an elephant, an umbrella. A is for a consonant. A book, a student, a pen, a pencil. Everyone enjoys taking a vacation. General, any vacation. A vacation is fun and relaxing. All vacations, any vacation. Some people like to go to a beach or the beach. In English, special case. Sometimes we say go to a beach. Sometimes we say go to the beach. So for number 3, a beach, the beach. Both are okay. Other people go to the mountains or visit an unusual country. Unusual starts with U, so an unusual country. Many other people take a volunteer vacation to help other people. Not the. The means one, specific one. If there's one volunteer vacation, then you say the. No, we know there's many. So you take one of the many. A volunteer vacation. Many organizations give volunteers a chance to help others. Well, again, I think you could say the chance. A chance, the chance. Again, kind of special case. But probably a chance is a little bit more common. Yeah. Habitat for Humanity is an organization of volunteers who build homes for the poor. The plus a group just means the poor in general, all poor. Okay, we use this for animals. The elephant means, like, the elephant is the biggest animal on land. That doesn't mean one elephant, it means the group of elephants. Elephants in general. Okay? The cheetah is the fastest animal on land. The cheetah. Not just one, although there's probably one cheetah that's the fastest. But of all the animals, the cheetah is the fastest. Did you know cheetah runs on 4 legs? Do you know what animal is the fastest animal that runs on 2 legs? Do you know? Interesting question. Cheetah is the fastest on 4 legs. The fastest on 2 legs, not us, not humans, no. Ostrich, the ostrich, that big, huge bird with the skinny legs, with the big eggs. The ostrich is the fastest two-legged land animal. The most famous, the best, the tallest, the shortest, the highest, the lowest. Momo EST is one, so the is former US President Jimmy Carter, who won the Nobel Prize for Peace, specific prize. Habitat for Humanity volunteers don't need a special skill, any skill, just kanyang general skill. They just need to be in good health. Volunteers build homes in the United States, but they also construct homes all over the world. One world, the world. Now with countries, it's usually, we don't say the. You don't say the Korea, no. The China, no. The Canada, no. Just special cases that are plural, like the United States, the Netherlands, the United Kingdom, the Philippines, right? Don't say the Japan, the Russia, the Mexico, the Brazil. No, 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 no. Just plural and special cases. US, Philippines, United Kingdom. You don't say the England. You say the United Kingdom, the UK. Okay, second organization is called Earthwatch. Earthwatch volunteers may study an endangered animal, such as the manatee. An, one, and E, endangered, so AN. Now, number 14 can be a or the. A second organization, one more out of many. There are many, many organizations. Earthwatch is another one more example. But for number 14, you can say the, because in this essay, there's only three. 1, 2, 3. So the first, the second, the third, specific in this essay. Number 14 could be a or could be the. Either one is possible. All right, good work. Let's go forward. New chapter, chapter 8. Please look at page 96. Chapter 8, a healthy diet for everyone. We're going to talk a little bit about food and diet in today's listening lab as well, just a little bit. Healthy diet, now, diet can mean to go on a diet. Special eating to lose weight, right? I'm not eating any rice or meat this week. I'm eating only vegetables and fruit. I don't know, something like that, a diet, go on a diet. But here, a healthy diet means general eating habits, not just special time all the time. You should always eat healthy food. Then you have a healthy diet. We can talk about countries, the Japanese diet. Japanese diet includes a lot of seafood and rice and vegetables. Korean diet, also a lot of vegetables, a lot of rice, and a lot of meat too, especially when we go to a gogijip. Okay, and so on. Mongolian diet is a lot of meat, not so many vegetables. Look at the pictures. What do you think looks better? Which lunch do you think looks better? Lunch number 1 or lunch number 2? Careful with your answer. I know, you're gonna say lunch number 2. I like lunch number 2. Wrong answer. Lunch 2 is not healthy. Lunch number 2 is what we call fast food. But we also call it junk food because it's really not good for you. Junk food is like snacks and candies, but really fast food is mostly not healthy. This looks like McDonald's. Chicken McNuggets, big, chocolate chip cookies, a cola, some kind of cola, terrible. French fries. I strongly advise you, do not eat fast food. You don't need to in Korea. You have lots of good, much healthier food that you can eat relatively quickly. You don't need to go to fast food restaurants. Bad for your skin, bad for your stomach, bad for everything. Picture number 1, much better. Some juice, some, looks like yogurt maybe, some yogurt, a small cookie, chocolate chip cookie. Now, you might think, wait a minute, no, chocolate chip cookie, that's not healthy. A little bit of sweets, that's okay. A little bit of chocolate is okay. It's not bad, just a little bit. It's when you start eating 10 big cookies, that's not good. Actually, they say really good quality, healthy chocolate can be healthy a little bit. If you eat a little piece, it's not bad for you. Might even be good for you. But good chocolate, not garbage junk food chocolate. An apple, apples are good, fruit's great. And a nice sandwich with whole wheat bread, dark bread, just like rice, right? White rice is not as healthy as darker rice. Some of the multi-grain rice is common here in Korea. So dark brown bread is healthier. Rye bread, wheat bread, those are healthier than just plain white bread. Looks like some lettuce, maybe some cheese, I don't know. But anyway, a nice fresh deli sandwich is much healthier than chicken nuggets. This picture too, everything's cola and deep fried. Ugh. Terrible, terrible, terrible. All right. I'll tell you a story about Coca-Cola. When I was a kid, maybe your teachers did this. The tooth? Did you do the tooth trick? My teacher, when I was maybe 8 years old, 9 years old, we'd lose teeth, 7 years old. You know how you're a child, your teeth come out and you have that big hole in your mouth. It looks funny. It's part of life. So the teacher would tell a student, bring your tooth. When that tooth comes out, bring it to class. Okay, teacher. So the teacher would take the tooth and put it in a Coke bottle and close it. Put the Coke bottle on his desk. Say nothing. Nothing. 1 week later, the teacher would bring a glass into class and pour the Coke into the glass. What happened to the tooth? It's gone. It's gone. There's no more tooth. The Coca-Cola destroyed the tooth. Really? Maybe your teacher did that too. There's a lesson. Obviously, it's really not that good for you. Imagine what it would do to your stomach. So I am recommending strongly, just like I recommended exercise, I recommend a good, healthy diet. Look at picture 1 and think about that as one example of a healthy lunch. Homework. Read the story. A healthy diet for everyone. On the top of page 97, please fill in the chart. Think of 4 kinds of healthy food, 4 kinds of non-healthy food, just to kind of warm up. Healthy food like, fruits, vegetable, like this. Unhealthy food like, fast food or junk food. Then read A Healthy Diet for Everyone, page 97 and page 98. Okay, read the story and answer part A. And that's it. Just part A. Wow, not much homework this week. Part A on page 99. Part B, reading analysis. We will do that together next class, next week. So you don't have to do part B. In fact, don't. I want to do it with you together in the video. Again. So this week, page 62, chapter 5, H, number 1 and number 2. Okay? Give a reason for each answer. Minimum 1 reason, each answer. Number 1 and number 2. Then, read the story, page 97. Fill in the chart on page 97 at the top and read the story, page 97 and 98. And do part A on page 99. Okay, fill in part 2. Fill in the chart with the points. Don't write long sentences. Point, 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 point. And I will go over those points with you in the video next week. That's it. That's your homework. Get everything done. Watch both videos. Get your work done. Send me your homework and tell me that you finished everything for this week by 9 a.m. Thursday morning, as always. Okay, that's all for today. That's all for this week. Of course, we have a listening lab video you can watch when you have time. I hope you're enjoying the holiday today. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. I'll talk to you soon. That's all for now. Bye-bye, everyone.